Toni, Doni, Coni, Iceland? It's more likely than you'd think. Rutro, Raggy, Ranri Ravarito, Shagathan. Hey. Do you want to do a podcast?
What?
Do you want to do a podcast?
I guess.
You want to do a podcast where we read Time Cube?
I guess.
Okay.
Just need to... Yeah, there we go.
Okay, I'm going to show you Time Cube.
Can't show it.
Don't worry about this.
Okay.
Time Cube, okay. So, Time Cube Force, see. Earth has 4 days simultaneously each rotation. You erroneously measure time from one corner. 4/16 cube divinity. 1 equals midday, 2 equals sundown, 3 equals midnight, 4 equals sunup.
Sun up.
You are here. Earth body 4 corner, time equals 4 leg mobility. Your ignorance of harmonic cube is demonic. Truth note, Earth has 1 day even if it stood still, and 4 days in one rotation. $1,000 to anyone who can disprove the harmonic cube. Gene Ray Cubic.
I don't know if anyone can. I mean, that sounds pretty airtight.
It's at least not very easily falsifiable.
Yeah.
In 1884, Meridian Time personnel met in Washington to change Earth time. First word said was that only 1 day could be used on Earth to not change the 1 day Bible. So they implied... Yes. The 1 day...
they're just introducing, like, some elements here.
And ignored the other 3 days. The Bible time was wrong then, and it proved wrong today, yes?
I mean, they're not wrong to observe this, clearly. I mean...
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, they only applied the 1 day and ignored the other 3.
This is a major lie, has so much evil feed from it's wrong. No man on Earth has no belly button. It proves every believer on Earth a liar. Now, shit gets real here. Children will be blessed for killing of educated adults who ignore 4 simultaneous days, same Earth rotation. Practicing evil oneness upon Earth of quadrants, evil adult crime versus youth. Supports lie of integration. One educated or most dumb. Yes.
I mean, I would say that it's as Jesus said in I think it was Book of Matthew, like he was like, think not that I've come to bring peace, but a sword to turn,
And swords will fucking cut you wide open.
Yeah, precisely. Swords will cut you wide open, and to set children against educated adults who ignore 4 simultaneous days.
That is accurate.
I mean, Jesus himself said that.
I'm pretty sure Jesus of Nazareth said that in the Bible.
Yeah, precisely.
Not one human except dead one. No, wait. Yeah. Man is paired, 2 half for self. One of God is only 1/4 of God. Bible a lie, and word is lies. Navel connects 4 corners force. God is born of a mother. She left belly B signature. Every priest has Ma sign, but lies to honor queers. Belly B proves 4 corners. Response.
Yeah, I mean that sounds pretty valid. I mean,
I'm glad people lie to honor me.
Yeah.
I'm honored.
Yeah, precisely. I mean,
honor success.
I mean, yeah, I think a lot of people ignore the significance of belly B signature.
Mm-hmm.
Belly B is
belly button.
Yeah, Belly B is a nice lady.
Belly B was very nice to me. She fed me Subway every 4th day.
Yeah.
Ironically enough.
Yeah, that's weird. Like it was like a quad section of the quad section.
Yeah, because of a week.
Well, I mean, it was a quad section of like the 4 days that are actually going on when we just perceive 1. So of that time during the 4th day, you only received
one Subway sandwich.
One would say Subway sandwich.
Yes, which some might say is 4/16 divine harmonic Subway sandwich.
Yeah, precisely. It is.
Your dirty lying teachers use only the midnight to midnight one day, ignoring 3 other days. Time to not foul, already wrong, Bible time. Lie that corrupts earth, you educated stupid fools. Go belly button logic works. When do teenagers die? Adults eat teenagers alive. No record of their death. Father-son image, not God's. Every man born of woman. Belly button is the signature of your personal creator. I believe her name Mama. Pastor told his flock that God created all of them. Truth was that they all had mama-made belly buttons. Church was full of liars.
I could have sworn that doctors made belly buttons when I was but a fool who was not aware of this. But yeah, Mama made the belly buttons, don't you know?
You're an educated fool.
Yeah, I was an educated fool.
And it is good that children kill you?
Yeah, precisely.
Earth has 4 days in same 24 hertz. Or hours, I guess. One day God was wrong. Einstein was oneist brain. Oneist. Try my belly button logic. No God knows about 4 days. It is evil to ignore 4 days. Does your teacher know?
Okay, so let me see if I'm following.
Right, yeah.
Einstein was a oneist brain.
Yes, he was oneist.
And he was...
It was in his brain.
Yeah, and he was also a socialist.
Because he was an educated fool.
Yeah, so he should have been a four socialist, a quadruple socialist, if you will, to account for all the 4 days that you would need to be a socialist in.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. That checks out.
A socialist, a brocialist, a tanky, and a national socialist?
Maybe not those particular 4, but I don't know. I'm just...
Was he a communist and a Nazi?
I was not aware of Albert Einstein being a third positionist, but...
Fourth. No, wait, he's oneist.
Yeah, precisely. I think he was only a one positionist, because he was very oneist.
Fraudulent oneness of religions academia has retarded your opposite rationale brain to a half-brain slave. You ignore 3 of 4 days, force 4 days on Earth. They already exist. 4 horsemen have 4 days in only one Earth rotation. 4 angles stood on 4 corners. 4 corners rotate to 16 corners, which equal to 4 corner days. Teachers are evil liars. The oneness of God is stillness, death. This is good poetry.
Yeah, precisely. Like, I mean...
You know, Gabe Cube was an interesting guy.
I mean, you know, you thought your mind blown when you realized that the pyramid on money has an eye on it.
Yes.
Like the Illuminati.
Yes, and now you know that the eye has 4 corners.
Yeah, precisely.
And the pyramid is 16.
Indeed. Yes.
You were oneness, retard on the earth, opposites all your life. Love of God is hate of children. Support Time Cube or be cursed.
Whoa.
This is what I'm saving you from the curse here. We're supporting Time Cube right now.
Yes.
Earth has 4 corners, simultaneous 4 day. Time Cube. Within single rotation 4 corners, days prove 1 day, 1 God is taught evil. Ignorance of Time Cube 4 simple math is retardation and evil education damnation. Cubeless Americans deserve and shall be exterminated.
I mean, I will attest that Time Cube was a rather logical development from Time 64.
This is very interesting praxis.
Yes.
I'm not sure if the discourse can handle this.
Yeah, precisely. You know, I think Discourse is currently on super time. You know, after the time entertainment system.
I understand what you're putting down. The only official site for Gene Ray /TimeCube. Need help? Donate to TimeCube /Gene Ray at PayPal. I might.
Yeah,
I
precisely.
won't. But I'll tell you.
Yeah, I mean, I need to like revoke my donations to Bob Dobbs and send them to Gene Ray.
Yeah,
obviously.
I am a knower of 4 corner simultaneous 24-hour days that occur within a single 4-corner rotation of Earth. God guys for queer scam, enslaves 4-day cube brain as oneist, vilify teachers for queer swindle tithe from 1 day retarded. How do we unpack that? Queer scam. Queer scam enslaves 4-day cube brain as oneist.
Well,
so brainwashing.
Yeah.
From the queers are doing it.
Yeah. It would seem so.
Nobody told me.
Yeah.
I didn't get the queer memo.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, I mean, I guess we're pretty low level queers. So maybe they just don't send the memos to us.
We're still mere babbies, queer babbies.
Yeah, queer babbies. Queer babbis.
Queer babbis. Till you know 4 simultaneous days rotate in same 24 hours of Earth, you don't deserve to live on Earth.
Wait, rotate in like... because...
It goes like clockwise.
Yeah.
You see the illustrations at the beginning?
Oh yeah, the Earth goes clockwise and so do all the days.
Because it's a cube.
Yeah, precisely.
Americans are actually retarded from religious academia taught oneism upon an Earth of opposite poles covered by Mama Hole and Papa Pole pulsating opposite sexes. The oneist educated with their flawed one-eye perspective opposite eyes overlay, Cyclops mentality inflicts static non-pulsating logos as a fictitious queer same-sex transformation.
Okay, I think
that's my new gender, by the way.
Yeah, that is entirely valid. I support you. But also... I think they were also they were sort of descending into REM lyrics at some point there.
This has honestly got amazing flow. I really love reading this.
Yeah.
But yeah, fictitious queer same-sex transformation is like queer autogynephilia?
It would seem so. And I support it. I mean, I swear that like Cyclops mentality inflicts static, non-pulsating logos. I think that was a line from the first draft of "It's the End of the World as We Know It."
Now I know what pathos is, and I'm familiar with ethos, but I forgot what logos is. Is it like your icon for your YouTube channel? Your logos?
I think that's part of it.
Right.
Logos is like the logical component of...
Right. And the ethos is the emotional component, and pathos is the pathological component. Because...
Spot on.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it goes.
I'm going to have to look that up later. Anyways. It is the absolute verifiable truth and proven fact that your belly button signature ties to viviparous... Mama. What? Read this word for me.
Viviparous. Viviparous.
How does Google speak this word?
Viviparous.
Viviparous. That makes sense.
Viviparous. Of an animal bringing forth live young that have developed inside the body of the parent.
Okay, so...
Ew, I don't want to be developed inside the body of a parent.
Yeah, precisely.
Gross.
I mean, have you seen my mother?
No. And... hopefully, I can keep that streak going for as long as possible, but it might inevitably break.
Yeah.
Life is pulsing opposite mirror pairs. Death is oneness of godism. As I've been saying, you're either born dead or you live forever.
Well, precisely, yeah. And life is obviously pulsing opposite mirror pairs.
Yeah, it's like the four-corner rotation god.
Yeah, precisely.
One does not exist, except in death state. One is a demonic religious lie.
So we're all immortal.
I hope so.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Until you can tear and burn the Bible to escape the evil one, it will be impossible for your educated, stupid brain to know that 4 different corner harmonic 24-hour days rotate simultaneously within a single 4-quadratic rotation of a squared equator and cubed Earth. The solar system, the universe, the Earth, and all humans are composed of plus 0 minus antipodes and equal to nothing if added as a one or entity. All creation occurs between opposites. Academic oneism destroys plus 0 minus brain. That was all read, so I had to read it as a run-on sentence.
Well, yeah. I mean...
there was some underlying there of different colors, and some of it was caps, but not all of it.
Yeah, precisely.
Yeah.
Because thinking that, you should read all the sentences as sentences, I mean, that's just oneism. That's evil one-brainism.
This actually is one sentence.
Yeah, precisely.
One sentence.
Oh,
wait, no, there's... yeah, it's fine. It's one sentence to me.
Yeah.
How so...
you see, it appears to be 4 sentences from our one brain, but in fact it is one
sentence rotating.
One sentence simultaneously occurring and rotating.
I think House of Leaves prepared me for this, although I have tried to read it before.
Yeah.
If you would acknowledge simple existing math proof that 4 harmonic corner days rotate simultaneously around squared equator and cubed Earth, proving 4 days, not one day, one self, one Earth, or one God, that exists only as anti-side. This page, you see, cannot exist without its anti-side. Existence as +0 minus antipodes, add +0 minus as 1 equals nothing.
So
where's the anti-side of this page?
Yeah, I would guess that the anti-side is like part of one of the other days.
I'm googling, is there an anti-side to the time cube page? Yes. I mean, there is a second page, and I know about the second page, but I haven't read it. So, in case we're not done when we're done.
Yeah, my guess would have been that side was saying the
that
opposite.
time cube is bullshit.
Yeah, precisely.
It'd be amazing. Seek awesome lectures. My wisdom debunks gods of all religions and academia. We have a major problem. Creation is cubic opposites. 2 major corners and 2 minor. Mom/dad and son/daughter not taught evil oneism which voids families. It voids them.
Yeah, I mean, don't you know the optimal family coordination is 1 son and 1 daughter
and 4 parents.
And I guess that's what and I guess yeah, and I guess that's what prepared me to accept the truth of the 4 simultaneous days.
Right, because you have 1 son and 1 daughter.
Yeah, precisely.
Yeah.
I haven't told anybody this before.
Right.
But yeah, I have 1 son and 1 daughter.
Right.
And I am both the mom and the dad.
Right. And are they alive?
I think so.
That's good.
Yeah.
And you check up on them at some point, but
check up on them.
Seek wisdom of cubic life, intelligence, or you die evil. See, you either, die evil or you live long enough to accept time cube.
Yeah, precisely.
Evil God believers refuse to acknowledge 4 corner days rotating simultaneously around 4 quadratic created Earth. In only 1 rotation, voiding the oneism evil 1 day, 1 God. You worship satanic imposter guised by educators as 1 God. No 1 God equals 4-24-hour days rotating simultaneously within 1 24-hour rotation of 4 quadratic created Earth. I think it continues. Ignoring 4 corner Earth days will destroy evil humanity. I am organizing children to join cubic army of 4 days to convert evil 1 day adults to 4 day mentality existence to serve perpetual humanity.
Now,
he's
I like the arc that he goes through from saying that we need to. I think that the arc represents like a.
It is good for children to kill evil educated adults.
Yeah, precisely. Like the arc is that it goes from like implying that it literally condones the murder of educated adults, into saying that we should like metaphorically murder them.
Yeah, in our army.
Yeah, metaphorically murder them in our army of their metaphor. Basically kill their 1 brains and turn them into 4 cornered Earth days brains.
Yeah, this is what the Antifa super soldiers actually believe.
Yeah, precisely.
Nah, I support them. Anyway, nothing on Earth more evil than a human educated as 1, when composed of opposites that cancel out as an entity. In fact, man is the only one evil, and will soon erase himself by ignoring cubic 4-day creation. If a man cannot tear a page from the Bible and burn it, then he cannot be a scientist, or participate in symposium to measure cubing of Earth when cubic intelligence wiser than any man or god known. Educators have destroyed the human analytical brain to a single perspective, in spite of all creation within universe being based upon opposites, binaries and antipodes, including sun-earth binary relative to the human male-female binary. No ancient insignificant dead 1 Jew godism can match or exceed the enormity of the sun-earth binary. His heart is not big enough for sharing with the vastness of created opposites. 1 has no heartbeat or breath, constituting death of opposites. So, I believe in the sun-earth spectrum, personally.
Yeah.
Also, I felt like I heard some Kant in there.
Yeah,
it sounded very cunty.
That seems likely. And I mean, yeah, like obviously Kant was very
cunty.
Yeah, and also unfortunately very influential on the scientific process. I'm sure that like footage exists of Neil deGrasse Tyson himself
of course,
tearing pages from the Bible
and
burning them.
Right.
You know, upon his initiation as a scientist.
Yeah, because he's a time cube.
Yeah, precisely. You know, no one can be a scientist unless they do that.
That's actually, that's a prerequisite.
Yeah, precisely.
And, yeah, make sure you kill the opposites, you know, death to the spectrums and the binaries, bring on the Toni dials, which we will probably get into at a later date.
Oh, yeah, precisely. It's a logical expansion, I'd say.
Toni vials, sorry. Toni vials.
Toni vials.
God in human form has human limits as body controls activity. Does God in human form has human limits as body controls activity? Are you sure? Could God create a barrel with too much alcohol to drink in one sitting? God in human form has human limits as body controls activity. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway.
I mean, if he was a human, it'd be very easy for him to create that barrel because he'd have those human limits, I think.
Because he'd be corporeal.
Yeah, precisely. Yeah, precisely. It's like, it's like Jesus. Like
right, Jesus of Nazareth.
Yeah, Jesus of Nazareth. I'm sure he created barrels of wine that he could.
Yeah, because he was a carpenter, so he just, furnished them.
Yeah, he furnished those barrels of wine.
I would have gone with hard liquor, but
yeah, but of course, he wanted to one up Dionysus by just.
Dionysus is a prick. I don't actually know much about Dionysus.
Oh, Dionysus is pretty cool.
Oh. By prick, I meant to say big prick, huge.
Yeah, huge.
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 You are taught evil. You act evil. You are the evil on earth. That seems accusatory.
Yeah, but valid. It's like it's like how people misinterpret like terms in social science, like appropriation,
right,
and coding to be excessively negative when like academic papers are used more neutrally.
Yeah, but evil is a neutral term.
Yeah, evil is a very neutral term.
I kind of want to snip out this line and send it to people on Twitter as reaction images. That you are taught evil, you act evil, you are the evil on earth.
Yeah.
Like that guy who was being a cop about Asia. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's do that now.
Okay.
If he responds back during the podcast, well, I'm sure we'll mention it.
Nice.
I don't want to read those tweets. They seem interesting, but they're distracting me. Here you go. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just told this person on Twitter that he is taught evil, he acts evil, and that he is the evil on earth.
Which is fair.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
Only your comprehending the divinity of cubic creation will your soul be saved from your created hell on earth, induced by your ignoring the existing four-corner harmonic simultaneous 4 days rotating in a single cycle of the earth's sphere. Religious academic pedants cannot allow 4 days that contradict one day, one God. Educators destroy your brain, but you don't know, so why care?
Yeah, precisely.
I guess that is why I don't care.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, I know at least, I can recognize at least that pedantry is, is opposed to truth, obviously. So I mean, I guess it makes sense that they'd want to destroy our brain.
I think so. They can't allow the 4 days that contradict one day, one God, because they're pedants. They're academic / religious pedants.
I mean, yeah, I think that in addition to being very elucidatory, the claim is also very very effective rhetoric. Like, you know.
Yes.
You don't know, so why care? And then you're like, holy shit, I know now, so I should care.
Exactly. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's capricious. Creation occurs via opposites, but religious academic pedants suppress its teaching satanic one. After 30 years of research, I now possess the order of harmonic antipodal cubic divinity life. Too large for physical form, but binary spirit of the masculinity, sun, and femininity, earth antipodes. Oneism is demonic death math.
Demonic death math.
That should be a fucking band name.
Oh, yeah.
Demonic death math. I googled demonic death math, and I found a video called Oneism is Demonic Death Math. I hope this is music.
Yeah, I concur.
And she says,
it is...
How can you say bless you if you're an atheist?
Good question.
And so I reply, with a smile on my face and a twinkle in my eye.
Is this like young TJ?
I wish.
How can you say Thursday if you don't worship Thor?
Oh, God. This is a good meme.
It is.
I think I see what he's putting down.
Yeah, I picked that shit up like a bad habit.
169 views. Nice.
Nice.
I'm probably gonna get copyrighted for that one. Well, he didn't. Did you see the movie Matrix? Actually, the induced night. Wait, this is probably just a quote from Time Cube.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I thought the Time Cube was written in '97, wasn't it? So.
Wait. What?
I mean.
How do you know?
To be fair, Time Cube is so monumentally ahead of just human comprehension.
Yeah,
that they
it's so
probably
ahead of its time cube.
Yeah, it's quite ahead of its time cube. That it probably knew of the film The Matrix 2 years before it was released in our mere one perception.
I agree.
Because the day that The Matrix was released was probably one of the 4 simultaneous days that was occurring.
Right, it was actually 4 simultaneous years before that.
Yeah, precisely.
I have so much to teach you, but you ignore me, you evil asses. You will recognize Four Corner Days of or incur Easter Island ending. Holy shit, he knows about the Easter Island ending.
Oh no.
What's the Easter Island ending? I haven't seen that island. So I don't know what the ending is.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen pictures of that island, and I guess it ending would be like when all the faces like drag themselves over to like all those, you know, see all those faces, they just drag themselves into the ocean, and then the island collapses into the ocean.
Never a genius knew math to achieve my cubic wisdom. Cubic thought reigns as the highest intelligence possible on the planet Earth. 196. Tiny. Our rotating cube within a single rotation of Earth is an ineffable transcendence. Bible and science
Indubitably
falsify one corner day for the cubic 4 corner days rotating daily. A single God is not possible in our 4-day cubic science. That equates cubic divinity. Everybody is both stupid and evil for ignoring the 4 days.
You know who needs to hear this?
Donald Trump.
Yeah, but also William Lane Craig. Like he needs to. He's a pretty well-known evangelical Christian apologist who seems to think that for whatever reason. God not only can exist within one time, but is necessary for the existence of all of one time. But he needs to be told that clearly we need 4 simultaneous corner days in order for God to exist at all.
For the holy quadrigy.
Yeah, precisely.
Did you know on August 23rd of this year, William Lane Craig will be 69? Nice. Cube divinity transcends all knowledge. Humans can't escape four-corner cubic life. Fools worship mechanics of language while they wallow in fictitious and deceitful word. Exact science based on cubics, not on theories. Wisdom is cubic testing of knowledge. Academia is progression of ignorance. No god equals simultaneous 4-day creation. Humans ignore their four-corner stages of life metamorphosis. This site is a collection of data for a coming book. Peruse it. No human has two hands, as they are opposites, like plus and minus, that cancel as entity. I actually have two hands.
Well, then you're not human, obviously. Because your hands are opposites that cancel your hands as an entity. So in a sense, every being that has two hands has zero hands, is what I interpret that as.
That was deep.
Yeah.
Academia destroys your brain. Your ability to think opposite. The eyes of the flounder fish were relocated. Why were yours relocated? Your opposite eyes were moved to one corner to overlay four single perspective. Four as in F-O-R. But that corrupts your opposite brain.
Yeah, obviously.
Do I have four brains? Four simultaneous quadrants?
Well, yeah, I think we all do.
You know what fucks me up? Is that there's a northern and southern hemisphere, but there's also an eastern and western hemisphere. That proves his point.
Yeah, precisely. I mean, it has to.
The sphere is now our cube.
Yeah.
No cube or hell! Education and religion severely diminishes your intelligence and mentality, instituting oneness evil. You are educated stupid, and you have no inkling to just how evil you think. Seek in haste to attend a lecture by Dr. Jean Ray, cubic and wisest human. His wisdom is awesome. For coming, Georgia, 30041 lecture, email contact at 2enp.com. I wish I had attended one of his lectures.
Yeah, precisely.
While I was still in Georgia. That's sad.
Yeah.
Both cubic thinkers and snot brains were born with opposite brains. Capable of math analysis to know most everything, the religious academic oneness brotherhood destroys the brain's ability to think opposite of singularity trash taught. Such reduced brain intelligence begets the student a tag of snot brain android incapable of comprehending absolute proof of 4 days rotating simultaneously within a single rotation of Earth. Cubics comprehend it. You are a cubic thinker, or snot brain.
You know what? I really appreciate how, like, the cubicness of four simultaneous perceptions is, like, reflected in the writing of this. Mm-hmm. For he seems to usually iterate the same idea 4 times, at least.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
This fucking blows my mind. I'm still waiting for the antipody of this page.
Yeah, precisely.
You snotbrains will know hell for ignoring Time Cube. I do not promote or suggest anyone killing you. You did earlier. But you are unfit to live on Earth.
But it was metaphorical killing.
Binary life force is more powerful than one god, especially the old dead Jew, for which you've denounced your own mother and father. I did do that.
Yeah.
It's awkward.
Yeah, Jesus did say so.
Yeah, Jesus said, kill your mother and father or you cannot join me.
Yeah,
Jesus of Nazareth said that in the Bible.
Jesus of Nazareth.
One side brain can't reason without the opposite side. Americans are so dumb. Educated, stupid, and evil. They have snot for brain. Believers have snot brain. Educated have snot brain. God worship only needs a snot brain, but it takes opposite brain analysis to know harmonic life. The masculinity sun and femininity earth form a binary harmonic opposites at center of universe, greater than either sun or the earth, debunking all fictitious oneism gods taught by religious academic word animals. The invention of fictitious word inflicts humans as word animals, the dumbest and most educated, stupid, and evil animal to inhabit earth and the universe. Watch for giant eraser, as there is a great danger of the human word animal being self-erased. You cannot comprehend the actual 4 simultaneous days in single rotation of Earth, as one day one god oneism blocks the ability to think opposite of the oneism crap taught. Education destroys brain. Dr. Jean Ray, cubic and wisest human.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's just...
Jean Ray interview by Lionel on Air America Radio. The Lionel Show. 10 a.m. Friday, August 3rd, 2007. Are you telling me that was a transcript that we just read? Jesus.
Huh.
That'd be fucked.
Yeah. Interesting.
Impressive diction, though.
Oh yeah, precisely. Like he basically the next Martin Luther King in terms of his
junior or senior.
I
would say senior, because that felt pretty much like, fucking anti-Catholic. Creation is the harmonics of opposites. Opposites are the harmonics of creation. God entity is queer sex or no opposite sex. That's true. The two genders are queer sex or no opposite sex.
Precisely.
God wonders must ban all sex with opposites. Hey, that's heterophobic.
Well, yeah. I mean, those wonders. What are they thinking?
Having sex with opposites? Ugh. Disgusting.
Yeah.
We only have queer sex.
Precisely.
Trinity of males degrade female opposites. Sex okay for atheists, but not God oneists. Opposite hemispheres equate planets to a giant brain that has 4 faces but no limbs. Adults create baby. Baby evolves to adult. No one God can create a planet of opposites, which equate to a zero-value existence and cancels to nothing as an entity in death. There's a lot of good content there.
Oh yeah, precisely.
Like, sex okay for atheist. It's good for me.
Yeah, precisely. That's pretty valid. And also, I appreciate the very subtle Oedipus Rex reference there.
Yeah.
You know.
The whole, baby evolves to adult.
Yeah, precisely. 4 evolves to 2, and 2 evolves to 3. As the Sphinx said.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cubic time. Cubes. Earth, life, and truth. Corner equals vertical edge. Corner, corner, corner. Oh, it's another illustration.
Yeah, precisely.
So wait, is the
Can't
Earth still a sphere in this cube?
The Earth is a sphere within the cube.
Wow. Oh, because space is still 3D, but time is 4th dimensional.
Precisely.
So it's a cube.
Yeah. Everything is 4th dimensional in addition to 3-dimensional.
Word God is bad math. Math shown here is far superior to God and Christianity. Use it to save humanity.
I mean, it's hard to argue with that. Like, it's very mathematical. It's
right.
like a cube.
Like,
I learned about those.
Ironically, Christianity not good at math, but the only part of the Bible I remember that had math was talking about qubits.
Yeah.
That's fucking...
Precisely. I mean, that's pretty unarguable.
Honor the 4 days or you should die. Earth has 4 simultaneous... Oh, we've read this. This is the same as the beginning.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably going to use this chart 2 more times in order to, suit the theme of
verisimilitude.
Yeah, verisimilitude.
Dr. Jean Ray is the greatest philosopher and is the greatest mathematician. www.thewisesthuman.com. 404 not found. Shit. Wait.
Well, I mean, yeah, like, thewisesthuman.com is now a domain up for sale that provides related links to social justice principles, human evolution timeline, animated films, Ben 10 Alien, child car seats, human travel insurance, human right on, civil right, human right, and human social. I mean, this all is pretty much right up my alley, quite honestly. I think we should probably buy this domain at some point. I mean, if the asking price of 9999 GBP, I mean, what is that, a Bitcoin thing? I guess we need to mine some Bitcoins.
Oh, that was British pound.
Oh,
I'm not paying that much money.
Well, I mean,
hey,
yeah, we're poor.
Cubic harmonics.
But it's a goal.
Ooh, there's another website linked here. Cubical.tk, which is it also up for domain sale? No, it just can't be reached. Woo, we should buy it.
Yeah.
Anyways, Only cube harmonics can save humanity. Cube harmonics will pacify all religions. 96-hour cubic day debunks one day unnatural God. 96-hour cubic day debunks one day as witchcraft. 96-hour day will disprove disunity God. Academians are teaching pseudoscience. Worshipping a word God will destroy the USA.
Yeah, I mean...
Warning. Ignore cubic math at your own peril and of humanity. You have a godlike brain, parallel opposites and analytical wasted if you believe in one.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is getting me, like, really angry at Archie Comics for promoting oneism through their character. Well, yeah, through both Sonic the Hedgehog, obviously, and their character Sabrina the Teenage Witch, who, you know, is obviously a oneist.
Right.
Because,
definitely.
Oneism is witchcraft.
Oneism is pure fucking witchcraft.
Oh, precisely.
The primary purpose for education is not subject matter, but subservience to accept any crap taught without opposing thought, destroying opposite brain to be submissive android. You're taught to be stupid. Dr. Jean Ray, cubic and wisest human. No God equates simultaneous 4-day creation in one Earth rotation. Cubic creation of 4 corners separate simultaneous 24-hour days within one Earth rotation transcends and contradicts the 1-day rotation, one God creation of Christianity, and all oneism singularity religions, proving them to constitute evil on Earth for the parallel opposites. Hey, got a death threat from Temporal Phoenix last night, saying that the big old boys that make the world go round are going to wipe me off the Earth. They can't allow the time cube principle to continue. Jesus.
Yeah.
That's fucked. Well,
I
Temporal Phoenix, shove it up your ass. Don't send death threats, motherfucker.
Yeah. You need to...
What did Jean Cubic Ray ever fucking do to Temporal Phoenix? And is the Phoenix still around? How long is it? It's only temporal.
Yeah, precisely. You know, it you know what they say, like the temporal Phoenix, it dies, is reborn, and then just sort of fucks off, you know.
Yeah, pretty much. Opposites create, not God, who equates queer creator and masturbation creation of evil oneness educators. Oneness equates to evil lie and death for opposites of hemispheres and sexes. Wikipedia claims that the time cube is non-science constitutes a grave error by the half-human bastard who can't think opposite of the lies he was taught. I was born to think cubic as in a 4-corner family life. Therefore, I rise above you. You are educated stupid. You are educated evil. You will ignore message and attack the messenger. Man invented his God in man's character. Stupid oneism and singularity and universe of opposites. This was clearly updated as he went along.
Yeah, precisely. I mean...
It's probably how we're going to get back to the Matrix.
I mean, yeah, like, it was clearly foolish of man to create God in the image of man's character.
Jesus
Instead, they should have obviously conceived God in terms of the human construction of the family.
Jesus Nazareth?
Yeah, Jesus of Nazareth. He's like like a family unto himself.
You worship an evil God who allows babies to starve to death while you gorge. God belief succumbs to the cubic law of nature. Opposite sex organs prove male and female to be binary opposites equal 0 value and nothing as unified one.
You know, it reminds me of that classic skit by the potion seller guy. What was his name?
Justin Kirstenmouth.
Yeah, that guy. You know, he was like, God loves you, even as babies starve to death while you gorge.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I like that song.
Yeah, precisely.
You are educated entity stupid, for all creation is composed of opposites, which equate to 0 value existence and cancels out to nothing if unified as one. Before word was invented, no God existed upon earth. Truth cannot be uttered, so that's why I am writing it. But I'm uttering it, so what the fuck?
Wow.
I'm debunking him?
It would seem highly illogical.
Or is this podcast the antipode?
Yeah, this podcast is the anti-side.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And it becomes false.
Yeah, precisely.
Whoa.
You know, it becomes zero.
I guess we're educated stupid.
Yeah, precisely. It would seem so.
Cubic time cubes. Earth, life, and truth. Contradicts one day gods and ineffable by human. Nature enforces a law against God existence. No God equals four corner simultaneous days in a single rotation of Earth. No God equals four corner stages of metamorphic rotating humanity as a baby, child, parent, and grandparent evolution. Cubic creation wisdom empowers me above all the one day gods on Earth. Jew owners of religious and academic Christianity
have enslaved your ass.
Jew owners of Christianity? Okay.
I guess Varg Vikernes was right after all. That, you know, Christianity was a Jewish religion come up, you know, that Jewish people came up with to deceive, you know, the Nordic peoples into.
Then why are there so many religious fascists?
Yeah, I mean, precisely. All the fascists should be like Varg Vikernes and be, you know, satanic atheists. Obviously, Varg Vikernes' fascism is the only true fascism.
But yeah, good catch on have enslaved your ass. And you are too stupid to know you are a slave to plundered profiteers of Earth's cubic nature. He's just talking about capitalism at this point.
Oh yeah, precisely.
Like he's almost got it.
Yeah.
He's so close. What queer mentality you have to worship an old dead Jew as God creator?
Hey, there are a lot of non-queer people that worship a dead Jew as God creator.
There are a lot of old dead Jews.
Yeah. A lot of queer ones too.
Yeah. No God creates himself, and besides that, he is also composed of opposites that contradicts entity creation. So now he's telling me how God works, even though he doesn't believe in him.
Well, yeah.
So, God does exist, but I don't believe in him.
Yeah, it's just hubris.
Four-corner God.
Oh, precisely.
No God can even exist in our universe of opposites. Opposites transcend entity. Entity equals cancellation, the death of opposites. It's a paradox. I think on purpose it's a paradox.
Well, yeah, precisely, because, you know, the plus minus.
You're the anti-side.
Yeah, precisely. It's a plus minus that contradicts into zero.
Evil, educated, singularity, stupid, ignores the cubic wisdom of wisest human and the greatest thinker. No human or God can match nature's simultaneous 4-day rotation in one Earth rotation. No human has a right to believe wrong, for that would be evil thinking. Ignorance of 4 days is evil. Evil educates teach one day will destroy humans. Opposites create. Mother and father gave me birth, not a queer Jew God. Singularity God is evil, as creation reigns as opposite educators, and you ought to be killed for ignoring the fact that Earth is cubed. Ignored and suppressed by evil educators. NASA's moon landing was far less of an achievement than time cube discovery, for I have cubed the Earth with 4 simultaneous corner days in one rotation of Earth. Singularity belief scientists can't comprehend TOE.
Indeed. I mean, Jean Ray indeed would have to be the wisest human, because the 4-corner Earth Day is valid by his own hand. He cubed the Earth.
He fucking cubed the Earth. You know, you cube it, so now there's 4 sides.
Precisely. Yeah. And 4 simultaneous days.
God's singularity and the academic taught singularity constitute great evils in the cubic world of opposites, hemispheres, and opposite sexes of humanity. The universe is composed of opposites existing only as opposites with a zero-value existence canceling to nothing as a singularity.
Wait! It just occurred to me. He said that a God cannot exist in a onist Earth. So that would mean by cubing the Earth, he also created God.
I think cubic, therefore I rise above the singularity, mentality, human, and the false gods they worship. He knows about the real God. Discovering a universe of opposites, their education will never allow them to know. Evil of believing is not measuring, and the result of not measuring is never knowing truth, ineffable by man or God. Jean Ray, cubic and wise above gods.
Well, yeah, he would be wise above gods because he created the real one. Yeah. So he'd have to be wiser than that God in order to create him.
Maybe.
Well,
artificial intelligence.
Yeah, sure. That's valid.
Cubicism, not group theory. If ignorant of the almighty time cube creation truth, you deserve to be killed. Well, we're not ignorant of it. We just figured out that it was a creation truth.
Yeah, precisely.
Wow. We solved that puzzle.
Yeah, precisely. We dodged that bullet.
Killing you is not immoral, but justified to save life on Earth for future generations. Academic taught singularity within universe of opposites has lobotomized your mind. You are enslaved by word, no whip or shackle required. You do not have the freedom to discuss debate time cube. Academia destroys your mind by suppressing opposite view. God equals self-masturbation of mind, for opposites create. You are educated singularities. You deserve death. For singularity evil, in the universe of opposites, no god can make himself as singularity as death, not life. Planets nor human are entities as they equal zero opposites. You are educated singularity, stupid and evil, unfit for life in the universe of opposites. I guess that sums it up.
Well, I mean, yeah, I would think that everything would be unfit for life in the universe of opposites, seeing as they,
Since
the
opposites are dead.
Yeah, precisely. The plus and minus cancel each other out to nothing.
Yeah. Mom and dad opposites occur simultaneously with a baby birth, with the potential for creating opposite sexes, existing only as opposites and a zero-value existence. That canceled to not as an entity. Everyone is non-binary.
Yeah, precisely.
See www.abovegod.com. I will. I'm getting redirected to a lot of things, and then I got a deceptive side ahead, so I'm leaving. Santa and God.
Well, maybe academia made you think that it was a.
But Santa.
Yeah, but yeah, Santa's valid.
Santa and God debase women, as if non-existing opposites. How evil unto their mothers.
Yeah, precisely.
Santa's a rapist.
Yeah, Santa's bad. Santa's really disgusting, actually.
So the
problematic.
The four sides of onist God is God, Jesus of Nazareth, evil humanity, and Santa.
Indeed.
Yeah. Singularity educators are evil bastards unfit to live on Earth, for they create evil students, totally ignorant of time cube. Wow, time cube's not taught in schools. What a fucking crime.
Indeed.
That's one of the worst things I've ever heard. Educator evil is to ignore time cube until forgotten, or I die. Singularity educators are evil bastards justified to be killed. Spoilers. He died.
Yeah.
Gene Cubic Ray is no longer with us.
That is a shame. I mean, but by what he said, I mean, we can't ignore time cube now because he's dead.
Because the opposites evil or death.
Well, I mean,
opposites?
yeah, he said explicitly,
Plus 0
educator
minus.
evil is to ignore time cube until forgotten, or I die, and he's dead now. So we can't ignore time cube.
We can if we're educator evil, but I guess we're not.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, to be fair, I mean, I guess the clause only necessarily applies to educator evil.
Yes.
And we're not educator evil.
Apparently not, no. I didn't know or not. I didn't know if we were or not.
Yeah, but all educator evil knows now, so, that's good.
Ignorant of nature's harmonic 4-day time cube creation, the Americans are dumb, educated, singularity, stupid, and evil. It's not immoral to kill Americans who ignore their opposite sex parents who created them. But instead worship a queer Jew who claims to make people out of dirt when the body is 90% water. A god so stupid that he claims only a single day rotation of Earth, while my cubic wisdom has allowed me to create 4 simultaneous days within a single Earth rotation. Again, he created this.
Yeah.
Americans do not deserve life, they live only for today. The evil singularity word bastards. Dog brain students. Singularity education inflicts a dog brain upon students' ability to be taught servitude, but an inability to ever think opposite of brainwashing and indoctrination very unlikely to ever recover. To acknowledge nature's harmonic simultaneous rotating 4-corner 24-hour days in one Earth rotation. Dr. Gene Ray, cubic, and wise above God.
Yeah.
He makes a fair point.
Oh yeah, precisely. I found it to be a mite shame that my dog couldn't learn to, buck their servitude and accept cube brain before she died. And, it just made the process of, looking at her getting that lethal injection all the more traumatic. But she was clearly suffering on account of not knowing of cube time, so...
Accurate. Cubic nature is omnific, infinite, ineffable, and on harmonic duty today.
Yeah. It's right on duty, right on top of that.
Right on time, just today.
Oh, yeah.
Singularity has no God within the universe of opposite corner life, opposite hemispheres, and opposite sexes by which all Earth life exist. For as long as you dumbass, educated, stupid, and evil bastards ignore cubic creation, your sons and daughters deserve to die and be maimed in foreign lands while killing innocent women and children.
He's just adding detail to this now.
So, my sons and daughters deserve to die and be maimed in foreign lands while they are killing innocent women and children.
Oh, yeah, precisely. Like, I mean...
Why do the innocent women and children deserve to die because of my own ignoring of cubic creation? There are collateral damage, and I don't think that's worthy. Like, why is Gene Cubic Ray inserting collateral damage into this?
Well,
because lands, he doesn't care about foreigners.
Well, yeah, he's wise above us.
He's racist,
and obviously that collateral damage is necessary to save humanity from cube time,
For cube time.
Yeah, it's like in Bokuro no how.
Oh yeah, the Book of Matthew.
Yeah, the Book of Matthew. A book, little known fact: Mohiro Kito's manga series Bokuro no is in fact an extension of
the Gospel
the Book
according to Matthew. Jesus,
yeah, precisely. And in that book, basically.
The time cube?
These children who pilot this robot have to destroy other universes in order for their universe to continue to exist.
Yeah, because the opposite plus y is 0.
Precisely. Yeah, they have to create cube time by, destroying other universes.
Makes
basically.
Sense. Keep ignoring me, you evil asses, and observe the slaughter of your children, protecting the oil barons ripping off their families back home. Capitalism again.
Yeah, precisely.
The enemy is back home, not in foreign lands. Ignore me and keep counting the dead sons.
Yeah, precisely. I mean, so many people have to die. Not only the enemy in our own lands, but the innocents in foreign lands who aren't our enemy.
Accurate.
Yeah, precisely.
They don't necessarily have to die, but they will.
Yeah, they will, in order for Time Cube to save us all.
So this is going to be weird, because earlier he said opposites destroy, but also creation occurs via opposites. Singularity is the death. Oh, singularity is the death. Creation is the opposite. Okay. Creation occurs via opposites. Singularity is the death. Math of religious academic godism. Earth opposites should split apart and cascade molten lava upon God worshippers, for they are the evil on earth. If God is your father, your mother is a whore. Opposite creation versus evil god entity.
Wait. It just occurred to me.
Yes.
He's implying that anybody who has sex with God's a whore, then. Because if God's your father, your mother's a whore. Unless, I guess, you adopt, but then I guess your mother's still a whore, even if you adopt.
If God adopts.
If God adopts, then yeah, their mother is a whore. There's no way to get out of it. Your mom's a whore either way.
God's the one who's a whore.
Yeah.
Opposite creation versus evil god. Okay. He who speaks, preaches, teaches, condones, or practices singularity, an evil that equates death by cancellation of universal opposites, hemispheres, sexes, seasons, races, temperatures, marriages, and divided cell. The human cubic who rotates a four-corner stage family rotating metamorphic lifetime should have their evil lying tongue cut out. I thought he practiced singularity. Oh, we're in the second half, so we're already on the anti-page of the same page.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. Educators are lying bastards. -1 times -1 equals +1 is wrong! It is academic stupidity and is evil. The educated stupid should acknowledge the natural antipodes of +1 times +1 equals +1, and -1 times -1 equals -1 exist as plus and minus values of opposite creation depicted by opposite sexes and opposite hemispheres. Entity is death worship, for it cancels opposites.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty difficult to argue with that. I mean, it's a shame that, like, mathematicians throughout all of oneist human history were completely wrong about how negative numbers work.
They were completely fucking wrong.
Oh, yeah, precisely.
That's really going to fuck up all of our engineering.
Yeah, precisely. Like, no wonder, we haven't been able to make perpetual motion engines in our cars.
Yeah, as they say, entity is death worship, so
precisely.
Before I cancel the opposite. I have invested 30 years of my life and over $1/4 million researching nature's 4 simultaneous 24-hour days within a single rotation of Earth. Religious academic word taught singularity is contradicted as evil lies by the simple math of the cube's opposite corners, the most perfect symmetry within the universe. Academic singularity is a contradiction to the opposite sexes, the opposite hemispheres, and to the universe of opposites that exist as a zero-value existence. The academic taught singularity entity is butt poison fed the human populace slow death. I can say that educators eat shit, and they only cower and hide, doing nothing that will induce debate, that will indict them as evil. Americans will die singularity stupid, their brain lobotomized by evil educators. Neither Earth or human exist as entities, but opposites. Earth is composed of opposite hemispheres which rotate in opposite directions. Sure they do. Equal to a zero-value existence, plus and minus. As entity, the opposite hemispheres cancel out. Earth exists as 4 90-degree opposite corner quadrants, but not as a 30-60-degree circle. Earth is a cubic opposites, nothing as circle. A singularity-inflected scholar has not the mentality, freedom, or guts to know that academia is a Trojan horse mind control.
I mean, it could be a Trojan hearse, too, because...
It could be. That's very appropriate.
Yeah.
I thought the diagram showed a sphere or Earth inside the cube.
Well, I mean, it's a sphere, but not a circle, because it's not a 360-degree circle. It is 4 90-degree opposite corner.
To be honest, it kind of looked like a circle. I was just calling it a sphere to be nice.
Yeah, I mean, ce n'est pas une sphere.
Trojan horse mind control.
Yeah, Trojan horse mind control indeed.
Singularity brotherhood owns your brain, destroying your ability to think cubicism. Evil academia blocks out Timecube site and suppresses its discussion and debate. True fact, the original Timecube site has expired, and this is an archive of it. So I guess Evil Academia did not block out Timecube site. This is, kept
precisely.
For all time.
Yeah.
This is part of the American story.
Precisely. It's it's like Alex Jones,
It's similar, but more effort.
Fair. Yeah, precisely. I mean, he dedicated 30 years of his life to this.
30 fucking years.
Yeah.
You are an educated singularity idiot who can stupidly deny nature's harmonic 4 simultaneous 24-hour days within a single rotation of Earth. It's like the Wendy's commercials, fresh, never frozen beef. Like, never frozen is part of the name of the beef. You have to say fresh, never frozen. You have to say 4 simultaneous 24-hour days within a single rotation of Earth. You have to say that last part. It's like Dimparinji Kakokari. It's like fucking, time wave, name subject to change, or
precisely,
phone wave. Sorry.
I mean, yeah, that
time cube, phone, Steins Gate,
time. Yeah, precisely.
More like time semicolon cube.
Yeah, precisely. Right.
Yes. Or even make parody of the cubic creation principle, but your mental ability to comprehend the greatest social and scientific discovery of all human existence has been lobotomized by the evil academic singularity bastards hired to destroy your brain to think opposite. If only the singularity bastards hired to destroy my ability to think opposite had been hired to create my ability to think singularity.
Yeah, precisely. I mean, like, Flight of the Conchords, if... were obviously
from New Zealand.
Yeah, potentially could have been hired to further make parody of the cubic creation principle.
It's true, but I wish I had been taught to think singularity instead of opposite.
Precisely.
You cannot comprehend opposite creation. Religious academic taught singularity is the reduction of the human mind to android. That means slave in other languages.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty racist.
The half of Earth seen from space cannot exist without the opposite half not seen. Existing as opposite values. Earth entity does not exist. Earth entity does not exist, for it is composed of opposite hemispheres which rotate in opposite directions, equating to a zero-value existence and nothing as a singularity. You were educated to live an evil lie, and your heirs will suffer hell for your stupidity. The entity you seek is death. Educators teach assumed math, but are too damned dumb, stupid, and evil to know that until a word is cornered, math is fictitious, academic religious word is a fictitious Trojan horse, and the most efficient form of human enslavement ever concocted by singularity, brotherhood of bastardism. I invoke a curse upon the educators that their students will awake from their academic-induced stupor and seek revenge. If only I could pay, like fucking Paul Joseph Watson to make a video about this.
Oh yeah, precisely.
You know, get him, Gay Frog Guy, get them all.
Yeah.
The Nazi.
Yeah, precisely. Just have them all come together and...
in support of this.
Yeah, precisely.
You are evil to believe in the singularity concept of a god, for the whole universe and everything within is composed of opposites, which exists only as opposites with a zero-value existence and nothing as an entity. When adults go to heaven, children still living on earth will burn in the hell that adults created for them. Love of God is hate for child. Schools teach religious evil. You are a cubic creature. Opposites create opposites. Educated singularity, stupid, empowering evil way of life. Religious academic taught singularity is evil and murder. Academia has enslaved you as a word animal. Kneel, you educated stupid jackass. I can lend you to four wisdom, but I can't free your brain from the evil of singularity.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's very, very salient of him to, you know, quote the old aphorism, you know, you can lead a horse to four wisdom, but you can't make them drink their brain from the evil of singularity.
I thought singularity created him was good, but okay, fine. Oh, right, we're in the second half, or anti-page. Academia teaches evil android singularity displacing families with today's androids, passive, submissive, subservient, and stupid. Religion is an evil singularity brotherhood contradicted by the simultaneous four corners, 24-hour days in a single rotation of Earth, and the four corner stages of a human lifetime. Opposite sexes equate a zero-value existence. Family, tribal, village are bodies of opposites. Religion, academia teach evil of singularity. Teaching singularities equals death by word. Opposite sexes created you. He would not get along with Karl Marx.
Oh yeah, precisely.
Because of, you know, the whole... I had a reason to say that, but I forgot what it was.
Well, I mean, you know, it is hard to take this all in. So...
All right, religion is an evil singularity brotherhood. That's not what Marx said. He said religion is like a drug.
Yeah.
They get you high or some shit.
Yeah, precisely.
Toke it, bro. Anyways, I wish. Ignorance of the time cube, life cube, and ineffable truth cube indicts you stupid.
Jeez.
There's more cubes.
Yeah, precisely. It's just adding to the
mythos.
Yeah, I was about to say mythos, but this is all, you know, accurate.
Mythos is real.
Truth. Yeah, I mean, this mythos is real. You know,
so, mythos of the American way.
Yeah, precisely.
The truth.
Yeah, exactly.
Ignoring cubic creation indicts you evil. Singularity, God, impossible. Wikipedia allowing the educated stupid to evaluate the four simultaneous 24-hour days with a single rotation of Earth equates allowing atheists to proofread the Bible. As in, like, it's a good idea?
Yeah, I know, right? Like, I mean, if you think the Bible, you know, I mean, if indeed you do believe the Bible is a truthful text regardless,
right.
Like, wouldn't it be able to withstand any proofreading?
Dr. Jean Ray is the only authoritative TimeCube expert at www.timecube.com. Dr. Jean Ray offers Wikipedia $10,000 to disprove math that one rotation of four Earth quadrants within the four-quarter harmonic time cube does create four simultaneous 24-hour days. Both Americans and Wikipedia are evil to deny or ignore cubic creation.
I mean, this is very audacious of him to provide to
provoke.
provoke and give such an offer to that bastion of academic innovation, Wikipedia.
Is Wikipedia a singularity brotherhood controlled Trojan horse indoctrination that edits Time Cube to a negative view? Who edits the Time Cube on Wikipedia? It is evil for Koryoth to edit Time Cube. Will I get reply? Or will the wisest human just be ignored until silenced by death?
Yeah, it really was tragic because clearly it had to have been the latter that happened.
I was reading the X's.
Cute.
Religious singularity is evil. Academic singularity is evil. Singularity is a damnable lie. Okay, that's different. Educators altered your mind. You cannot think opposite of what you were taught to think. You have a cyclop perspective and taught android mentality. Equals lobotomized analytical ability. Educated singularity stupid. You can't think four-corner days.
Yeah, precisely. Don't think cyclop. Think quadclop. We all need glasses.
I do have glasses.
Yeah. You're
4 Earth quadrants simultaneously rotate inside 4 time cube quarters to create 4 24-hour days within 1 Earth rotation. The simple, ignored math indicts you evil. Demand evil educators explain cubicism or allow me to come teach cube creation.
Yeah, precisely.
In schools?
Yeah, I mean, you know what they say. It's 424 somewhere. And wherever it is 424, he should be teaching cube creation.
No man, nation, or god equal cube symmetry of opposites. Mathematically impossible for a genius or any god to match in my cubic wisdom. Educators fear me. They cower and run. 6 sides constitutes a sextet, not a cube. Teaching that a cube has 6 sides with no top and bottom induces an evil curse that pervades all academic institutions. I think some people on Wikipedia are getting to him.
Yeah, precisely. Like
cubes having 6 sides.
Yeah,
nonsense.
Yeah, precisely. Like,
what about the sides inside the cube?
Yeah.
Idiots. That makes it like 11 sides at that point.
Oh yeah, I know, right?
Or
like
perhaps 10.
Yeah, like math. You know, math of course teaches that -1 times -1 equals +1. So obviously it'd be, this is contributing. This fundamental error is contributing to their misconception of cubes as well.
He's really good at HTML.
Oh, indeed, yes.
Opposites create opposites. Mom and dad opposites create son and daughter opposites. Opposite creators required, depicted by Earth's opposite hemispheres. Singularity, God, impossible opposites. D-God, religion. Opposites create the universe. Opposites compose the earth. Opposites compose humanity. Opposites create your body. Opposites D-God academia. Opposites D-God singularity, taught by religious academia. I can call singularity educators the most putrid name on earth and claim they eat cow dung ambrosia, but the lying-ass bastards will not even object, for they know I am right and that any debate will indict them for the evil they perpetuate against the students and future humanity.
I mean, to be fair, if I was a professor and he claimed that I ate cow dung ambrosia, I mean, I would also say, you're not wrong.
Scientists know Time Cube, but any scientist supporting the 4 simultaneous days in a single rotation of Earth will be fired and banned for life from academic institutions. Scientists are evil cowards and should be castrated for obscurantism of the 4 simultaneous days within a single rotation of Earth.
It's entirely consistent with what he was saying before. I mean, parents go to heaven as they leave their children to hell. So obviously they should be castrated just for the goodness of for the sake of their children.
Hysoness.
Yeah.
Average people understand 4-day creation when I tell them about it, but scientists can't accept it, for the evil bastards think singularity. Singularity can't procreate, a feat requiring opposites. Bible word is a singularity. You are taught singularity. Singularity is death, worship, and damnation of humanity. I'm starting to get it.
Yeah.
No God equals the 4 corner simultaneous 24-hour days within single Earth rotation. The universe and all within it is composed of opposites. Religious, academic, taught singularity is queer as one sex. There's only one sex. Wow. Okay. But that's singularity, so that's evil.
Precisely.
Believing is not knowing, but evil that ignores facts. Santa vital to Christmas. No Santa, no Christmas.
Yeah, put the Santa back in Christmas.
I agree completely. Why credit Santa lie with gifts that parents buy their children? It bribes the child mind to accept false Santa spirit and false God spirit deceit associated with it. Santa Claus and Christmas must be indicted deceits that destroys child mind. God is but an adult Santa extension of child Santa. Equating evil singularity, unnatural as one pole Earth. Earth has not two poles, but opposite poles that cancel each other out, if added. So there was a child Santa, is what I'm hearing?
Yeah, precisely.
And God is an extension of child Santa. You know, God is but an adult Santa.
Yeah, precisely.
Have you seen Child Santa?
Yeah, it's Child Santa. I mean, you know, he seems so...
He's pretty cute.
Oh, yeah, precisely. Like...
I'd poke his nose.
Oh, yeah.
Boop.
Oh.
6-side cube is evil math, ignoring its top and bottom. -1 times -1 equals +1 is evil math, as +1 and -1 are antipodes, equating a zero existence. 3 dimensions is erroneous math without a fourth corner perspective dimension. If ever allowed, cubic debate will indict evil singularity as damnation of humanity. Believers are evil, for not measuring result of belief is dying stupid. You can know. Singularity education begets evil, for you were born as an opposite. Between opposite sexes and the opposite earth poles, you are educated as a stupid android slave to the evil ward animal singularity brotherhood. Your analytical mind is lobotomized and you cannot think opposite of lies you are taught to think. You build the hell they teach. Dr. Jean Ray, cubic and wisest human.
Jesus.
You have opposite brains to think opposite, but Big Brother Ice Pick academic lobotomy has destroyed your mentality to think opposite of the evil singularity you are taught. The 4 days is above your godism, and you don't even want to know. The universe is composed of opposite hemispheres and opposite sexes, equating to plus/minus a zero existence, depicted by a pyramid's bare coffer. So he really thinks that everyone is religious.
Oh, yeah.
But he mentioned atheists earlier, so...
Yeah. Atheists are just religious people that think they're not religious.
They're the opposite.
Yeah, precisely.
So they plus/minus to zero existence.
Oh, yeah, precisely.
Your one-day God makes you evil. 4 corner days are absolute, but ignored by stupid evil educators until cornered word is fictitious. God is product of fictitious word. 4-day cube disproves one-day God. All creation within the universe is composed of opposite hemispheres and opposite sexes, with opposite races, opposite seasons, opposite luck, opposite directions, and opposite perspectives, equating a harmonic, rotating, zero-value existence. To know all is to know nothing. You must attack the word bastards who preach and teach evil godism and racism. Singularity lies. For any singularity brotherhood is mental slavery that desecrates family, village, and tribal opposites. Americans are dumbass, educated, stupid, and evil singularity fools. I will wager $10,000 that within the cubic embodiment of nature, there are 4 simultaneous 24-hour days within a single rotation of Earth. Acknowledge the math below or go to hell. Wow. 4-day cube disproves one-day God. 1, midday to midday, a 24-hour rotation. 2, sundown to sundown, a 24-hour day rotation. 3, midnight to midnight, a 24-hour day rotation. 4, sunup to sunup, a 24-hour day rotation. 4-day math condemns one-day fools.
Yeah, pretty difficult to argue against that. I mean, you know, there is a midday every 24 hours, a sundown every 24 hours, a midnight 24 hours, and a sunup every.
These happen simultaneously.
Yeah, precisely. They all happen simultaneously in 24 hours.
These 4 absolute simultaneous days proves the one-day God, one-day academia, one-day religion, and the one-day media to be erroneous, fictitious, and evil lies. Education equates to a mass ice pick lobotomy, destroying the mind's ability to think as opposites. All 4 24-hour days occur within one Earth rotation. You educated, stupid word animals can't fathom the greatest social and scientific math of creation. God claimed to have created a single-day rotation of Earth. I have created simultaneous 4-day rotation of Earth. Why do you worship such a stupid God? Do you really believe that your Jew God screwed a hole in the ground to create Adam and Eve out of dirt at the same time that woman existed in the nation of Nod, nation of damsels, from where Cain got wife? Adam and Eve were created at the same time, but sexless. A rib was removed from Eve and a hole left to make a woman of her. The rib was stuck on Adam to make a man of him, and Eve is still trying to get her rib back. I think he misread the Bible.
Yeah, that is
very incorrect. Although I do like the mental image of God screwing a hole in the ground with his dick.
Oh yeah,
to make
precisely.
Adam and Eve out of dirt.
God plowed the ground and Eve is trying to get her rib back. I mean, that is such
Eve
a
is still trying to get her rib back.
Yeah,
that is poignant AF.
Oh yeah, precisely.
Poignant AF.
It is like one of the one of the prime metaphors of feminism.
It's definitely a proverb I would love to spread.
Yeah.
Eve is still trying to get her rib back. Okay, that was okay. I didn't push anything.
Oh, that's
okay.
good.
A rib was removed from Eve, and a hole left to make a woman of her. The rib was stuck on Adam to make a man of him, and Eve is still trying to get her rib back.
Yeah.
You read this one.
Recognition and application of this cubic Earth simultaneous 4-day rotation of Earth will change all math, science, and societies from the beginning of human existence. You will have to be evil to ignore this math.
See, 1, midday to midday is 24-hour rotation. 2, sundown to sundown is 24-hour rotation. 3, midnight to midnight is 24-hour rotation. 4, sunup to sunup is 24-hour rotation. 4 Earth corners rotate 4 time corners for 4 simultaneous day rotation of Earth. Equating the principles of a 4-pole motor, academic bastards will deny the obvious. Americans are evil for ignoring cubicism. Acknowledge the 4 days or you will die evil. Or you die evil. Do not pass this point without the 4 days.
Yeah, again, it's as, vaunted,
Dr. Jean Ray will be interviewed on FTL at freetalklive.com at 8 p.m. on Friday 7 about time cube discovery, the greatest discovery of human existence.
As one of the supposed wisest men of our time, Gandalf stated, you shall not pass without the 4 days.
He definitely said that.
Yeah. Precisely.
Humans are evil to worship singularity of one-day education. Ignoring nature's harmonic, cubic, antipodal creation. Academic singularity is as evil as God's singularity evil. You have not the mentality. To comprehend the simple math of cubic antipode creation, for about age 6, your parents gave you 2 opposite antipody brains. To big brother academic hirelings, to clone thought to serve evil singularity brotherhood. Destroying cubic families, villages, and tribes. Creation is by opposites, opposite hemispheres, and opposite sexes, not queer singularity. You've been educated stupid by Big Brother singularity. Singularity God is evil belief. Cubic antipody creation debunks singularity. Cube is the most perfect form of opposites. Opposite hemispheres equate opposite cubes. Opposite sex cubes equate to a crapshoot. Your God claimed to have created a single day rotation of Earth. I offer absolute proof that I have created 4 simultaneous 24-hour days within a single rotation of Earth. You worship evil singularity, equating you to a singularity bastard. Why do you worship a queer one-day God? Are you are you content as a singularity queer? Yes.
Yeah.
Einstein was singularity stupid, and you are singularity stupid. Born in cubic, think cubic. You rotate a 4-corner stage life. Singularity-educated humans are not intelligent. The universe does not exist except as opposites. With a zero-value existence, add the opposites together, and the universe ceases to exist. Something about dark matter, I guess? But there's way more matter than dark matter, so even if you added all the dark matter to the matter, you would still have a universe. All humans are created and exist between the opposites of male and female values. Add the opposites together and humans cease to exist. I think that's the opposite of what happens. Or is that the singularity of what happens? A single God is death and constitutes evil worship. Or do you need 4 men and women to create a child?
Yeah, it would seem so.
A time child. I am flabbergasted that the Big Brother hired pedants can brainwash and indoctrinate the powerful antipody human mind to ignore the simple math of 4 simultaneous 24-hour days within a single rotation of Earth, to worship 1 and trash 3. Evil obscurantism, deliberately withholding cubic knowledge. No human entity exists. Cube is opposite perfection. Singularity is death worship. Creation is cubic, but you are educated. Singularity stupid by academic bastards. Greenwich one-day time is evil. Can you explain the 4 days rather than the one-day taught? If not, you are truly stupid. To ignore the 4 days is evil. Can you tear and burn the Bible, which represents Biblistic self-nick bastardism, contradicted by cubic creation of family and village tribal perpetual bodies? If not, you are self-identical You are self-indicted as dumb and evil spineless ward animal, totally ignorant of nature's cubic life. I possess data with proof that will absolutely blow the lid off of the present civilization.
I mean, it would be pretty easy for him to prove, 4 simultaneous 24-hour days because, I mean, he created them.
He did create them.
Yeah, precisely.
If the United States buries 80,000 tons of nuclear waste inside Mother Earth for our children to inherit, then Americans will be the most evil bastards to ever inhabit a planet.
Yeah, precisely.
Confirmed. More evil than any potential alien race anywhere in the universe.
Precisely. I mean, indeed, as he goes on to say, a proper burial spot for nuclear waste is under academic institutions and in Washington, D.C. So it's okay to bury all that nuclear waste inside Mother Earth so long as you're burying it
Cube discovery. Continue.
In those specific spots.
April 14th at 7 p.m.
That's the only way to make it up.
I agree. Opposites are not entities. Earth nor human equal entity. Male, female equals zero existence, as in two opposite hemispheres. Male plus female cancel each other out. And how do babies work? My cubic wisdom debunks one-sex gods. The male god singularity and same-sex trinity equates denouncing motherhood and supporting a state of queers with a price of HIV devastating life on Earth. Faith is not knowledge, but evil of not measuring. It's about the monkeys again, isn't it?
Yeah, precisely. Yeah.
Apply analytical math to Earth's sphere and discover two opposite hemispheres rotating in opposite directions equal to a zero-value existence. Earth is not an entity. For adding the opposite values cancel each other to no existence. All the universe exists as opposite values. Academic and religious taught stupid singularity is greatest of all evil, as even humans are created via opposites. Evil academic bastards who preach singularity and block cubic creation debate should be nailed to the cross. Your future is your plundered past. Today, you have the opportunity to make tomorrow better than yesterday. To do less is a crime against children. Believers are ignorant of cubic creation and will be destroyed by their own word. All creation occurs between opposites on Earth between opposite hemispheres and for humans opposite sexes. The two opposite sexes equate to two separate cubes as if dice of femininity and masculinity, equating human life to a crapshoot chance of exciting lifetime possibilities. Academic and religious taught singularity creation deserves a coming horrific hell. I have demonstrated absolute proof of cubic creation through its attributes of 4 simultaneous 24-hour days with the single rotation of Earth. I have $10,000 that I will wager that cubicism transcends and disproves theism creation. Two unfalsifiable beliefs pitting it out for $10,000.
Yeah, precisely. Who will win?
Who will falsify first?
Precisely.
Also, proof that humans are cubic forms that rotate a 4-corner face lifetime, not an entity, as the 4-corner stage faces do not occur at the same time for the 1-corner face individual. There is absolute proof that Earth is not an entity, as the Earth is composed of two opposite hemispheres, as in plus and minus, and that would cancel each other, or that would cancel each out if unified as an entity. He's forgetting about the two other hemispheres. We have 4. Hold on, I'm going to Google it. How many hemispheres? Okay, there's 2 equal halves, but there's 4 hemispheres. I'm confused.
Yeah.
But must mean time cube is real.
Oh, indeed.
There is proof that all humans exist between the two opposites of femininity and masculinity and would cancel each other out if unified as academic or religious singularity, equating to stupidity and suicide for humanity. Essentially, he's proving that queers are the only valid humans because if we were pure masculine or feminine, we would cancel each other out and explode.
Well, yeah. I mean, it occurs to me that since everything has these opposites, that basically once he created Time Cube, the only thing that exists now is Time Cube. So, I mean, would we not have to worship it?
Yes. Why something rather than nothing? Because... It doesn't say because. Between the opposites, all things are created as an entity. They exist only as a big zero. Seen from space as something and nothing from every possible view. There is proof that three-dimensional math is erroneous and that linear time is actually of a cubic nature. Ignoring cubium indicts you evil. Now he's got an element. Cubium.
Yeah, precisely.
Scholars ravage Earth's resources. Scholars plunder America's nature. Nevada's 77,000-ton nuclear waste burial should be made a monument to scholasticism's evil singularity, contradicted by cubic created life, relative to the cubium dipole atom. Time cube is TOE. Theory of everything. Time, life, and truth equal a cubic principle and natural creation of ineffable opposites. Caltech professor practice obscurantism and cannot ever allow time cube debate, for it will indict the word bastards as evil. They can't argue it, their power is to ignore, and that's why students must demand debate. Word is most efficient form of enslavement. You have been educated in singularity stupid, you have been educated in singularity evil, self-singularity is cursed form of humanity. Do you care to know that cubic creation debunks the word God and word world, Do you care to know that cubic creation debunks the word God and word world of the educated stupid human word animal? Evil educators suppress student free speech right to debate cubic creation. Evil students don't object. Cubicism debunks evil scientific singularity. Cubicism debunks evil religious singularity. Cubicism debunks evil word God singularity. Cubicism debunks evil academic singularity. Planets created via opposite rotating poles. Flag depicts opposite rotating hemispheres. There's an image of two flags with some rotating hemispheres.
Yes, and they're rotating opposites to each other.
And they're both labeled measurer of gods. I don't approve of text on flags.
Well, I mean, don't worry though. These flags cancel each other into nothing.
That's fair.
So they both exist and don't exist as flags.
Good to know. Creation of life occurs between two opposites. You're too stupid to know opposite creation. One day singularity dooms opposite humanity. One God singularity dooms opposite creation. Opposite creation dooms human singularity. There's no human entity, only corner cubics. Rotating life's four-corner stage metamorphosis. Four-corner head is one corner face, four-face life. Educated fools can't comprehend cubicism. Life is as secure as existing on a razor edge. Apply reverse engineering to no creation. Humans are educated, stupid word animals, creating a word God and word world, thus inflicting singularity as mange upon nature. Singularity educators are unfit to even live. Wisdom is a cubic measure of knowledge via cubic wisdom. I am the wisest human. Mind must see, cube eyes can't comprehend. How can the time cube be real if our cube eyes aren't real?
Yeah, precisely. Jaden Smith, he is he is woke to the
Jaden
time
Cube Smith.
Yeah, precisely.
Time cube imposed four corners on Earth sphere. Earth sphere is cubic with rounded corners. Earth exists as two opposite cube hemispheres. Humans must establish four-corner Earth cube. All humans exist between two opposite sexes. Impossible for a human singularity to exist. Two opposite sex cubes equate to crapshoot. Religion and academia preach singularity. Human word animals are singularity stupid. Evil singularity dooms opposite creation. You can't handle cubic time, cubic life, or cubic truth. For inside of time, cube equates the most magnificent symmetry of opposites existing within the universe. For every corner has an equal opposite corner. Every two corners has an equal opposite two corners. Every tricorner has an equal opposite tricorner. And every four corners has an equal opposite four corners. No human or God can utter such powerful, ineffable, opposite cubic truth. God is singularity. Evil singularity dooms opposite creation.
You can't handle the cubic truth.
Not the four corners, not the ineffable, such powerful opposite cubic truth. Fools know not nature's cubic creation. Children are sacrificed to deified hoax. God images womanless queer likeness. No God equals harmonic 4-day creation. Queer science theory forced on children. Evil stewardship. It is an evil government of evil adults to bury 77,000 tons of nuclear waste in the Nevada mountains as a heritage for their children and keep on making it. Taught and preach cubeless singularity equates to an evil education within the realm of nature's harmonic cubic life. Wisdom is cubic testing of knowledge. He's an environmentalist, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's weird because I could have
sworn that is not the case, and there is not 77,000 tons of nuclear waste buried under Nevada.
Well,
mountains.
I mean, also that, and Judith Butler is considered one of the founders of queer theory. So
really,
yeah, and I'm
the
pretty
actor?
and I'm reason no Judith Butler. I'm reasonably sure.
The actor.
Judith Butler. I'm reasonably sure is a woman. So it would seem
I use actor in a gender neutral way.
Yeah, and yeah. She's a performer. She argues for performance of gender. And at any rate, I thought that she was a woman, initially, but clearly queer theory is womanless, so obviously she is not a woman.
No, she is probably evil, educator, stupid.
Yeah, precisely. She's just like Einstein.
Judith Butler is just like Einstein.
Oh, precisely.
Educated, cubeless, stupid. You think stupid? Why worship a dumb one-day god when I demonstrate 4 simultaneous 24-hour days within a single 24-hour rotation of Earth? Linear singularity and trinity equate to evil math within nature's cubic creation. You are a slave to academic. You are a slave to academic-induced insulated belief, an insidious entity, an evil which corrupts human mental ability to accept creation knowledge as demonstrated in cubicism. Humans exist as cubics, not entities. For the 4 corner stages of rotating human metamorphosis do not occur at the same time for the individual except for family cube. You are educated, stupid, indoctrinated, evil, and can't even acknowledge that a mother and baby are the same age on opposite corners of a cubic creation principle. For truth and opposites contradict a God entity.
Yeah, precisely. Benjamin Button was on the opposite end of the cubic creation principle, clearly.
That also implies that all of my mother's children are the same age since they're the opposite age of her.
Well, yeah. I mean, are they not?
I mean, I guess since she ages every year, they're all the opposite age of her at the time that they were born.
Yeah, precisely.
Evil educators suppress cubic creation and preach evil singularity to dumb students, dispossessing students of ratiocinate mind. Word students serve nature best if dead.
Ratiocinate.
Form judgments by a process of logic reason. The hollow time cube in which the 4 quadrant corners of Earth rotate equates to your 4-corner bedroom, or to a 4-corner classroom, which represents the 4 corners of Earth, in which stupid and evil pedants to teach dumb students 1-corner knowledge. Each of the 4 corners of Earth is the beginning and ending of its own separate 24-hour day, all simultaneous days within a single rotation of Earth. Place 4 different students in the 4 corners of a classroom and rotate them 4 corners each. Note that they rotate simultaneously within the time frame as if only one is rotating, just as the 4 different ways on Earth rotate, 4 different days. 3D math applied within this hollow cube would be erroneous math, as it would not account for the 4th corner perspective dimension. Place a 100 people within this cubic-like room, and they will not increase the number of corners any more than 6 billion people on Earth will increase the 4 corners of Earth. It is dumb, stupid, evil, and unworthy of life on Earth to claim that this creation cube has 6 sides or no top and bottom. Academia equates to a deadly plague. How many corners is in this room? Quite a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it would seem to be a lot, but there are in fact only 4 because 3D space cannot account for a 4th corner perspective dimension.
That's fair.
So yeah, there are only 4.
A mother and baby are the same age as a 1-day-old baby has a 1-day-old mother. Again, mothers can only have 1 child. I am not allowed to lecture at the word animal academic institutions, for they fear my wisdom will expose and indict the pedant hirelings as betrayers of dumbass students, the dungheads who allow their freedom of speech to be suppressed without a whimper. Unbelievable! Word animals will feel the wrath of cubic curse. Creation of 4 simultaneous 24-hour days within a single rotation of Earth empowers me above all 1-day gods and educated stupid scientists. I will wager $10,000 on it. My wisdom so antiquates known knowledge that a psychiatrist examining my behavior, eccentric by his academic single-corner knowledge, knows no course other than to judge me as schizophrenic. In today's society of greed, men of word illusion are elected to lead and wise men are condemned. You must establish a chair of wisdom to empower wise men over the stupid intelligentsia or perish.
Yes, exactly as Friedrich Nietzsche suggested with his conception of the Übermensch. You know,
the 4-corner Übermensch?
Yeah, precisely. Humanity must establish a chair of wisdom to empower wise men over nihilism or perish.
Yeah, I agree. Nihilism is too opposite in singularity evil, so...
Yeah, precisely.
All knowledge of the human word animal is insignificant when his fictitious word world is compared to nature's own dynamic and harmonic time cube's creation principle. God created only a single 24-hour day rotation of Earth, while I have created 4 simultaneous 24-hour days. It's like the 4th time you said this. Within a single rotation of Earth. Therefore, I am wiser than the word God and all word worshippers. All words are fictitious. I will wager $10,000 that cubic creation is almighty.
Oh. Well, he says that all words are fictitious, and yet he is stating this using words.
All creation on Earth exists between the two opposite poles, and if unified would cancel and cease to exist. Humans exist only as opposites, with a zero value for if unified male and female would counter each other and cease to exist. No man and female have ever been in contact with each other.
Precisely.
I have been informed that the academic pedant hirelings are conspiring to defame my character as a means to discredit the time-life truth cube creation principle. Hey, stupid, are you too dumb to know there are 4 different simultaneous 24-hour days within a single rotation of Earth, agreeing which one day is a lie, 4 quadrants equals 4 corners in 4 different directions. Each Earth corner rotates own separate 24-hour day, infinite days is stupidity.
Yeah.
Wisdom equals cubic testing of knowledge. Demand right to debate time cube or you are unworthy of life on Earth. I can't believe that stupid-ass students allow suppression of the time cube. Evil educators refuse to recognize the wisest of humans to ever exist. My magnificent creation of 4 simultaneous 24-hour days within a single rotation of Earth debunks up the puny one-day rotation of a fake word god and stupid educators. Nature has no choice but to bring forth a hell upon evil cubelessness. Know it to be of your own making. If I tell a human that his 4-corner head, nose, 2 ears, and back corner has only a 1-corner face, the dumbass will say to me, prove it. He knows not that his face is a corner. Google once had 89 million links to TimeCube site. Click here to view a mass of links to TimeCube site. Okay. 404 not found. Oh, no. If I delete the archive part, it is just the Google link to TimeCube. Now it's 4.5 million.
Yeah, precisely.
Click for TimeCube on Horology site. Not found. The Gene Ray TimeCube interview will air on June 18th on Tech TV, Unscrewed, Dish TV, 191, DirecTV 354, and Cable. We should look that up if that's a thing.
Yeah, precisely.
Academia is an accreditation of real stupidity. Deadly to all humanity, dumb-ass teachers fear TimeCube and will eat dung before debating it. Dumb students are educated stupid. Click below for stupid linear time. Nature's time is cubic and perpetual. Linear time is wrong and suicidal. These are the same link. But also do not exist. It's members.aol.com. This is AOL membership. But AIM has been discontinued as of December 15, 2017.
Obviously.
It's fucking cops.
Yeah, precisely. Obviously, the educators demand it be shut down. Specifically so that cube time cannot spread.
In this podcast.
Precisely.
Because, that was pretty recent. Let's see what the archive says. Let's go back to 2007. Linear time is a major feature of our Western cultural worldview, apparently initiated by Newton some 300 years ago. It portrays time as an absolute physical reality and says that the passage of time is independent of consciousness. So it doesn't matter what you think, feel, or do, or how you look at time, time doesn't change as a result. Of course, clock time is a standard that we don't want to change, as continuous measurement of the passage of events enables us to coordinate our activities. But linear time, which is an experiential perspective completely independent of clock time, combines 1, the actual feelings of time slipping from one moment to another, and 2, many different feelings like overwhelm, pressure, anxiety, hurry, time poverty, frustration, and boredom that we have as and about time. In the linear view, time flows like a conveyor belt that moves horizontally from past to present to future at the same unchangeable speed for all of us. Time feels out of our control. We may feel some helplessness, and we can think we can only adapt to this reality. Past, present, future. The conveyor passes through 3 rooms, past, present, and future. We're always in the present room. We take that for granted. We can't go into the future or past rooms because there seems to be an impenetrable divider between the rooms. On the conveyor, there is an apparently endless series of containers extending into the past on the one hand, and into the future on the other. The way we spend our time is by putting our activities into the containers as the conveyor moves by us. These containers are all the same size, so we can only put so many activities in a given container. Then that time is used up, and the container moves into the past. What was put into the containers moves farther and farther into the past and doesn't seem to affect us. Wasting time is not filling the containers as they go by. Since we know that there are a limited number of containers that will pass by during our lifetime, we're anxious about not having enough time. Furthermore, since each container has the same size, what we can accomplish in any time period appears to be limited by the structure of time itself. Racing against the conveyor and trying to overfill containers can lead to overwhelm and burnout. The dividers between the past, present, and future rooms have hazy windows in them. Even though we can't go into the future room, we can look into it through its window. Planning an activity is similar to peering through the hazy window to see how the fuzzy future forms might shape up. We then get an idea of what's coming down the pike toward us on the conveyor. With the experience of time flowing between past, present, and future, there's the dissatisfied self spending time in the foreground. The self reaches out for satisfaction, looking to other people to fulfill the desires, or seeking out special things and activities. The self looks forward to things, but has difficulty fully appreciating them. What other view of time is possible? See linear versus timeless views, the discussion of our experience of time in both deadline scenarios and peak performance in the qualities of deadline pressure and scenarios. Or deadline pressure scenarios. To transform the linear sense of time flowing, see how our sense of time flow is created. Copyright 1996 by Steve Randall, PhD. This is an unrelated website.
Or is it entirely related?
Linear time is wrong and suicidal. Shit, I learned so much and I have to check it on the window.
Yeah, precisely.
I have requested that the UCS, or Union of Concerned Scientists, act to evaluate nature's harmonic time cube principle of creation for the welfare of children, nature, and the future of all humanity. The dumb, stupid, and evil bastards have ignored their obligation to their humanity fellowship to research time cube and deserve to be spit upon publicly. It is their moral duty to test time cube and a curse of evil if they ignore the greatest discovery of humanity. I have offered $10,000 to the evil bastards if they can disprove time cube, and they can't disprove it, so they hide like yellow belly bastards they are. There is no humanity, just human cubics, as in 4 different people in a 4-corner stage metamorphic rotation, never more than 1 corner at the same time. Cubeless education is a deadly evil. Cubeless educators are evil bastards. Humans are dumb, educated, stupid, and evil. They don't want to know nature's cubic order creation. Nature's cubic order of creation. Man invented word and calls it God. The word world imposed by the academic institutions is synonymous with the Matrix's induced dream world. Both are most efficient mind enslavers, and humans know not their difference from cubic world and creation principle of all that exists. Corruption of word. Academic free speech is a damn lie. Try to discuss and debate nature's time cube, and your evil teachers will not allow you. Ignorance of time cube dooms humans, inflicting their own created word hell. Educators are actually evil word gods teaching commercial plunder of nature. The damn bastards suppress free speech by denying time cube debate discussion. Students must demand free speech for the greatest of all human discoveries. Nature's harmonic, simultaneous 4-day rotation creation principle of cubicism. Educated, stupid, you can't know truth. It's funny how the crazy people always demand free speech.
Yeah.
No offense.
Why are you looking at me when you say that? I mean, what,
because you're hot.
Fair, but I mean.
Also,
like...
I'm talking to you, so and there's no one else to look at. Should I look there? Should I look at the microphone? I don't think I should. Read Physics of Santa Claus. Explain the physics of a god. I'm not going to read that. Belief has no inherent value, but worship of such non-value as a god equates to non-acceptance of cubic knowledge, as demonstrated by ineffable truth and the highest order of wisdom. I can talk with a human for hours about the time cube, and they will agree with every claim I make, but at the end of the conversation, they remark that they believe in the non-value belief god and cannot accept cubic creation, regardless of all the ineffable truth and wisdom it proves. A belief matrix pulls a one-day world over your eyes, while the real cubic world has 4 simultaneous days in 1 Earth rotation. Educators own your mind and fills it with the garbage that will soon destroy humanity. Did you see the movie Matrix? Actually, the induced night dream world is synonymous with the academic religious induced daytime word world, enslavement of humans. Word has no inherent value, as it was invented as a counterfeit and fictitious value to represent natural values in commerce. Unfortunately, human values have declined to fictitious word values. Unknowingly, you are living in a word world, as in a fictitious life in a counterfeit nation, which you could consider matrix-induced dream world. Can you distinguish the academic-induced word world from the natural real world? Beware of the change when your brain is free from induced word world enslavement, for you could find that the natural real world has been destroyed.
Indeed. I mean, yeah, and I think this is an appropriate place for him to end the first page. unveiling to us that indeed the word world we live in is literally the Matrix, and we need a Lawrence Fishburne, sunglasses Morpheus character to come and give us the red pill of four rotating 24-hour
simultaneous days. Yeah,
rotation.
Thank God the Wachowski sisters are not queer.
Yeah, precisely. Definitely
not. At the end of the second page, there's more links. I haven't read any of the second page, but yes. Above God, are you Jewish? Public warning, the power above God, pedantic mind control, Greenwich time debunked, all clock faces are wrong. So, let's just open all of them. Above God. Christianity is poison forced upon children. Harmonic cubic spirits are supreme being. Grants opening. Welcome to the site where time cube is above God. God is ignorance. You may be academically retarded. Academia retards by fact Earth has 1 day when dead still and 4 days within one Earth rotation. Losing 3 days retards humanity. Are you stupid and evil? This is more the same.
Oh, that's a pretty evocative use of that image.
Yeah, there's something. See, are you Jewish? I am not Jewish, neither was my father or mother. Anyone saying that Jesus and his Jewish father had something to do with my birth is a damn evil liar. I am of nature's harmonic time cube, in which both word and God are outlawed. No plant nor animal speaks a word, a fraud by evil adults. No plant nor animal speaks word, a fraud by evil adults.
Oh, so, initially I was thinking when he asked, are you Jewish, it was like some sort of quiz to see if, the reader was Jewish, but no.
Right. It's more likely than you think.
Yeah.
St. Petersburg Times is evil for refusing to inform public about the recent discovery of nature's 4-day time cube, greatest scientific discovery of humanity, proving time cube obscurantism is equal to forbidden knowledge or to a criminal brainwashing of children by the educators. Demand the Times 893-8111 to print nature's time cube. The power above God. My name is Jean Ray. I represent a power that transcends the power of God. That supreme power is in nature's harmonic, simultaneous, perpetual 4x4 equals 16 corner rotating principle 4-day time cube ineffable truth. If you place a child in a room and in the hands of a word God, the child will suffer severe loneliness and will starve to death. God is word fiction. Until the fictitious word of the adult cloned God entity is cornered, ineffable truth is squared, and the earth sphere life is cubed, math and science of religion and academia are adult scams and constitute crimes against children. No genius has the wisdom of a cubic. Pedantic mind control. This page is on hold for new construction on a different page.
Yeah.
And then all clock faces are wrong.
Yes, indeed.
And it's an image of a clock that goes 4, 8, 12, 16.
Yes.
Oh, fuck. What's that got to do with 24-hour simultaneous days?
Well, obviously, the fact that most clocks instead have on those 3, 6, 9, and 12 are a result of them interpreting time in terms of three-dimensional space, not taking into account the fourth corner of 24-hour time. So
pedantic mind control. Academic institutions are under the control of religious zealots. No university physicist will dare to support the 4 simultaneous days in nature's harmonic time cube creation principle for fears of attack by the religious zealots who staff and control the academic institutions. Time cube is banned. Forbidden truth.
So yeah, we've been examining the ineffable truth of time cube for nearly 2 hours now. And
I don't want to read the second page. I have to reinstall Premiere to render a video longer than 3 hours again.
Yeah.
It's okay, I have it over here. I have it. The folder is loading.
Yeah. Precisely.
I have it here.
Good.
Let's listen to Time Cube by Honest Bob and the Factory Dealer Incentives.
Yeah.
Something I melted, giving me water.
Yeah. Consider it a gift from Gene Ray himself.
Gene Cube Ray.
Yeah. Genius. Stupid and evil men call me crazy. Man is the only evil animal. Man is the only word animal. Word equates instituted evil. Word adultism is anti-child. A word God can be erased. Word brings a devil curse. Get ready for Armageddon. You've been educated stupid, and all too dumb to know it. Or maybe just too
I mean,
evil.
some of their other songs sounded like more power pop, but this honestly reminds me of like folk pop, like Andrew Jackson Jihad or Mountain Goats.
Beliefs equate pornography. For they coexist on the web. There is no damn word God. Truth is physical, word a lie. It is what you do not utter. With that deed, word starves. Word God lends not a hand. Word brings a devil curse. Get ready for Armageddon. You are educated stupid and can't compute a time cube. You are unworthy of Earth life. You deserve banishment to a barren planet, more fit for your anti-nature lifestyle. I am wiser than all gods and scientists, for I've created four simultaneous worlds with four simultaneous days. Within a single rotation of Earth, and have created four simultaneous years. In a single orbit of the Earth around the sun, I've created four corner stages of human metamorphosis. You've been educated stupid and are too dumb to know it, or maybe just too evil to care. Ignorance of the time cube is a curse upon humanity. Minds must see a time cube that eyes cannot comprehend. Minds must see a time cube that eyes cannot comprehend.
I didn't expect to see a Time Cube song when I was listening to the second album of Honest Bob and the Factory to Dealer Incentives, and that is what caused this.
Yeah, precisely. And, clearly they have, done great work for humanity.
Holy fucking shit.
What?
Why not the Time Cube? The only reason is educated stupidity. I have demonstrated absolute irrefutable proof of four simultaneous 24-hour days with a single rotation of Earth. No other man or God can claim such truth manifestation. The academic brainwashed mind is corrupt and can't comprehend cube magnificence. University of Michigan is a racist and anti-white institution offering 20 points for registration. If you are not white, it is already evil in that they suppress student free speech for discussing and debating nature's harmonic time cube principle integration equates a natural racial slop. Does black mentality need the 20 points? Or to equate the mentality of the white race? Or is it an evil ploy to subdue the white race? What anti-white force is behind this evil? I will not receive one educator reaction, as their power is in ignoring ineffable truth. How can such an evil school exist in USA? Why are all conspiracy theorists fucking racist fascists?
Yeah, I mentioned Varg Vikernes earlier. I did not think that his mention would be this salient.
All conspiracy theorists are fascists. Pass it on.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Like, why would they need a conspiracy theory to have, like, some unstoppable, shady enemy? Well,
yeah,
you'd have to be white.
I mean, yeah,
You'd
precisely.
have to be white to
yeah,
be one
precisely,
of those.
in order to have a shady enemy if you're a racist.
No, what I'm saying is, no non-white would need to invent an enemy because they already have them in society.
Oh, yeah,
systemically.
precisely. Yeah.
So it's only the whites who need to invent an enemy to become persecuted in their own minds.
Basically, yeah.
And they're all fucking fascists. And, you know...
Oh, definitely.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
No, I'm not even that mad that Gene Cube Ray is dead.
Yeah.
Kind of a loser.
Ding dong.
The bitch is... killed?
Yep. That's how it goes.
Evil-ass educators suppress Time Cube, and dumbass students condone such evil. Cubeless institutions are spreaders of evil. Alex Jones was a good suggestion. And students lack mentality to challenge it.
Oh, yeah. Precisely.
I bestow upon myself the doctrine of cubicism, for educators are ignorant of nature's harmonic time cube principle and cannot bestow the prestigious honor of wisdom upon the wisest human ever, Dr. Gene Ray. He's probably not really a doctor, I'd say. All past great civilizations
be a doctor
have
in the
been
same
destroyed by minorities. So welcome to Black America, the white race now destroyed by the power-hungry, money-grabbing politicians' edict that any white complaint is racist and induces fines and jail time for white objectors. The U.S. government is now anti-white. Integration equates to an appeasement to maintain a status quo, postponing the inevitable horrific racial conflict. No law can mix night and day colors in America's coming deterioration. America is but another Tower of Babel, spelled completely wrong, besieged by racial singularity. Or maybe it's a metaphor.
Yeah.
Like a Tower of Babbling.
I think he's just.
Like he's
just being a word player.
Like a word pimp.
Yeah, he's just playing around with those words and selling them to the. Yeah, possibly date raping those words. I mean, no wonder he detests words so much. You know,
force teachers to debate time site.
Yeah, most words probably have restraining orders on it.
Word teachers are the most evil humans. Religious academia represses the human mind of the cubic truth not utterable. You know, I've kind of been deflated. Kind of don't want to read all this.
Yeah, precisely. I mean, you
may be too damn evil to accept it.
Gene Ray, kind of milk ducked himself at the beginning of the second page there. Yeah. And he defamed...
I thought he was such a good person.
Yeah, and he defamed the respectable institution of the University of Michigan.
Your father was a fish. You evolved from an egg laid in water, fertilized by a sperm fish swimming upstream, just as salmon swim upstream to fertilize female egg laid in the water. Maybe you should worship a fish god.
Maybe I will.
Maybe I will,
yeah.
Motherfucker. There is nothing so dumb, stupid, and evil as cubeless educator. He repeats himself a lot.
Yeah, he repeats himself at least 4 times. To demonstrate his principle.
This really is the antipody of the first page.
Oh yeah, precisely. Like now I hate him. Now I can't believe anything he says.
I will give $10,000 to first educator institution or to the first professor who can disprove 4-day time cube. If professors ignore this as a challenge, would indict them. He says that so many times. Cubicism bans monodeity. Integration is what a racial slop, destroying all of the races. What is more racist than NAACP? Can there be a NAAWP, NWAAP, or NAAAP, and a NAAIP for the white, the Asian, and Indian people? Yes. Yes. Well, Asian and Indian people.
does he not know what the C in NAACP stands for?
Child? Oh god, it's all right. NAACP is the National Association for the Advancement of Caucasian People. Dun dun dun! NAACP is racist, it turns out. Why not integrate NAACP? What is racist and unracist? Linear time is an evil lie. Now you're just getting distracted.
Yeah, precisely. Yeah.
Time Cube debate at MIT. Time Cube disproves God. Ooh, that's a link. Time Cube disproves God's Ignoring time cube is evil. Educators ignore cube life and they create evil students. You are the lowest form. You can't procreate alone. You destroyed the village. You destroyed the family. You destroyed childhood. You destroyed nationalism. You don't know the truth. You pitiful, mindless fools. You educated stupid. You worship cubeless word. You are your own poison. You create your own hell. You must seek time cube.
Well, I sound pretty amazing. I don't know about you.
I agree.
Yeah.
Mother and baby are same age. No mother until baby born. Hey, you're either born dead or you live forever, is what I say.
Yeah, precisely. You know, you're either the opposite age of your mother or you're the same age.
Or your mother doesn't even exist until you're born.
Precisely.
Believers are evil liars. Self-God is the lowest form of behavior below both family and the village cube. You are educated stupid. Of course, the only reason he says that is to, like, you know, force women into, like, the gender role of the only exist for procreation. Like, well, oh yes, yeah, the mother doesn't even exist until the baby is born.
Yeah, precisely. You know, they're born again people once their baby's born.
Yeah, it's just like they're not born again. That when they were born for the first time, because they only exist to have babies.
Yeah, that's also a valid reading of that, I'd say. Huh. Educators are evil to teach anti-familyism. That's an interesting statement. Like, basically, all educators only exist to teach that the family is evil.
Socrates has a midday, Clintons have a sundown, Einstein has a midnight, Jesus has a sunup. Socrates has a sundown, Clintons have a mid... Oh, he's trying to illustrate how the rotation works. Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, he's done. He's dead to us.
I need to download this DLL.
Oh, okay.
So that I can render this as an MP3.
Alright. Huh. There's dead air going on right now.
Oh yeah, Pink Lemonade from Closure in Moscow.
Okay.
Wait, what did you say about your dad? Extraction complete.
Nice.
So what do you have to say about this podcast? Please speak directly into the microphone.
Okay. What I have to say about this podcast, it was a distinctly revelatory experience that taught me to be doubtful of the claims made by people who profess to be wise to the operations of our world. Sorry, I got carried away there. You know, because clearly they all have the potential to milkshake duck themselves and prove themselves to be racist, fascist pieces of shit. So, moral of the story, kids, don't worship your heroes. Always point and laugh at them when they're down. I think I've said my piece.
Become a communist. Support feminism.
Precisely.
Become queer.
Yeah. Gene Ray is the Jesse Lacey of his time.
It's not a choice. You must become queer.
Yeah, fuck him.
The who of his time?
Jesse Lacey, the lead singer of Brand New. He I adored Brand New's music, and then during the Weinsteining, if you will, where basically every cis man was shown to have, rapey skeletons in their closet. It was shown that Jesse Lacey engaged in sexual advancements and harassments towards minor women, towards teenage girls. And he himself confessed to this on his Facebook page, saying that he was lamenting that he was sex addicted during the noughties, and since sought therapy to reform this. And so, you know, much in the same way that I can't see him or his work the same way again, I can't see Gene Ray the same way again after I learned that he was a racist piece of shit.
Gene Cubic Ray.
Yeah, Gene Cubic Ray can go Gene Cubic shove his Gene Cubic face into the Gene Cubic curb so I can 4-day simultaneous rotation his face into that curb.
And then he will have been, you know, you will be the child and he will be the educated adult that is dead.
Yes, that is the opposite age of me. He will be dead and I will live forever. Fuck that jerk.